Rockets trail by 10. Stockton with it. Now guarded by Cannon. And stolen by Cousins. Poked away. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's highest-scoring teams. The Rockets 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. I mean, you could see their confidence growing as they continue to put up points on the board.
It's deflected. Ariza dishes to Stockton. Jones in the post. He's working on Boozer. 5 to shoot. Ariza has the open look. That 3 off the mark. Kings leading now by 10. Gay drives in. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stockton outside. Back to Harden. Jones for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jones has got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Cannon passes to Boozer. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Ariza with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
And Jones over to help. Cannon passes to Gay. That's good. Gay's got 15.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Now here's Stockton. Covered by Cannon. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. Off the pick. Changes up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And checking out some numbers for McLemore, how he performed last season. Put up about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, when things get bogged down or clogged up inside, he can step in and open things up with his shot.
Here's Cannon. That's good. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead.
He's really carried this team offensively here today.
Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Harden outside. Stockton outside. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Houston. Kings leading now by 9. There's the lob to the hoop. Deflects the pass. Here is Garbage Man. He's covered by Stockton. Now here's McLemore. Gay outside. From deep 3-point range. Another miss by Gay.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you. A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. First in rebounding, first in steals, and they were number 1 in blocks. An intimidating defensive squad.
But when you think about this club, the first thing that comes to mind is their ability to rebound. So physical, they just pounded the glass, and that's how they tried to win games, just by being more physical than their opponents.
Gay left side. Passes it to Cannon. Cousins trying to free himself up. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Cannon.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Harden outside. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Ariza kicks to Stockton. Back to Ariza. 3-pointer. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. 19 points for Ariza.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch. Harden outside. Ariza outside.
The dish to Stockton. Harden kicks to Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. Plenty of space. And it's Houston with another.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Sacramento leading by 4. Cannon passes to Boozer, and that is good.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Jones trying to get open. Stockton's shot is good.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Moniunas comes in for Dwight Howard. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Stockton. Pass to Cannon. Screen by Cousins. Gay outside. Shoots the 3. Good. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Rockets trail by 8. Now Brewer. On the wing, Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Kings leading now by 6. Here's Cannon. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Mark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's stolen by Jones. Ariza, right side. Misses from short range.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
They get it again. No good from Gay. Rockets trail by 8. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Ariza kicks to Brewer. Here is Garbage Man. He's got 32. He feeds it to Cousins. Here is Garbage Man. 6 to shoot. In low to Boozer. Stolen by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. And Ariza with the stuff.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Cannon, and that one is hammered home. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Shots good by McLemore. McLemore's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse. That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Thompson is checked in for Cousins. Landry comes in for Carlos Boozer. Stauskas is checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in for McLemore. And Jones over to help. It's tipped. Thompson. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Snatched up, and that is good. Brewer's got 6 points.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Here is Garbage Man. He's guarded by Johnson. Stauskas off the pick from Cannon. Stauskas, the pass to Thompson. Rejected by Jones. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Cannon. And then Jones with the jam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Rockets trail by 6. On the wing, Brewer. Shot from 12. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Outside Collison. Kicks it to Landry. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. 5th best, the Rockets.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
4 on the clock. Collison, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Johnson attacking. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First free throw is good.
Check out the night for Johnson. He's got 8 points and 5 assists. His success in the assist department is carried over to the free throw line.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a very steady hand from that line, and it's been an impressive all-around night.
And that one's good. Garbage man's got 38 points.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Johnson attacking. It's hauled in by the Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Mavericks game, guys. That should be a good one.
It's taken away by Collison. Here is Garbage Man. He's guarded by Johnson. That's good. 40 points for Garbage Man.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Johnson outside. Another steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Tipped away. Brewer with the steal. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Cannon. Johnson kicks to Brewer. Back to Johnson. Down low. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Kings. Garbage man's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he goes in for the dunk. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. True on the 14-footer. McDaniels got 5 now.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here is Garbage Man. Launches it. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third.